Deep in the heart of the Whispering Woods, a lush, ancient forest untouched by humans, the animals gathered once a year for the Great Forest Council. Under the canopy of towering trees, where sunbeams broke through like fingers of light, animals from every corner came together to share tales, celebrate, and discuss the forest's future. The council was led by wise old Orion, a gray owl with feathers like moonlight and eyes that held centuries of secrets. This year's council was special, for the animals had noticed strange signs. Streams were drying, trees had started to wither, and food was becoming scarce. The birds whispered of new, foreign creatures, humans, spreading closer to the edges of the forest. Fear and worry filled the air. Orion called the council to order with a deep hoot. Friends, we face a great challenge. Our home is threatened by forces beyond our control, and if we don't act now, we may lose our beloved forest forever. As Orion's voice echoed, the animals began to murmur and worry. "What can we do?" asked Luna, the white rabbit, her voice small and trembling. Zephyr, the quick-witted fox, stepped forward. "Perhaps we can find a way to work together to protect our home. The humans may be strong, but we are clever." Just then, a newcomer entered the clearing. It was an old tortoise named Terran, whose shell was covered in moss and worn from years of travel. Terran had come from the far side of the forest, where he had seen more of the world beyond the trees. He cleared his throat, his voice slow and deep. "I have seen the power of humans, but I have also seen their kindness. There may be a way to speak to them." The animals were intrigued, but skeptical. "How could they possibly understand us?" asked Fong, a young but fierce wolf. But Terran had a plan. He explained that he had once met a young human who was gentle and compassionate. "If we can reach a human like that, maybe they can help us. Perhaps they don't realize the harm they cause." And so, they decided, under the light of the full moon, they would send a small, brave group to the edge of the forest where they might find a human who could understand them. The next night, the group set out. Leading them was Zephyr, the fox, with Luna the rabbit, Koa the hawk, and Terran the wise tortoise. It was a journey filled with challenges, but they finally reached the edge of the forest, where they found a clearing lit by soft, golden lights. As dawn broke, they spotted a young girl sitting alone by the edge of the trees, sketching in a notebook. Her gentle eyes and calm presence made them feel safe. Zephyr approached her slowly, holding a bundle of wildflowers in his mouth. The girl gasped in surprise, but didn't run. She seemed to sense their purpose and listened intently as Koa flew overhead, letting out a melodic cry, while Terran tapped a message in the earth with his heavy claws. The girl watched, her eyes wide with understanding. She began to visit the forest every day, drawing, leaving gifts, and finally bringing her family. Over time, they planted new trees, cleared paths to protect the animals' homes, and spoke to others about the importance of the forest. Slowly, the forest began to heal. The next Great Forest Council was one of celebration, with laughter echoing through the trees and joy shared among every creature. They knew their alliance with the humans was fragile but powerful, a promise that both creatures could protect the world they shared. Orion closed the council that night, his voice rich with pride. "Remember, we are strong alone but unstoppable together. Our story does not end here. It is just beginning." And as the stars shone down on the forest, the animals looked to the future, hopeful and united. I hope you enjoyed the story.